but the voice not Roberta. Get David in the mix there for the falsetto type stuff. No. It's a little tough. That still rings a little tough to me.
That's what makes it funny.
Okay, all right. Do you want to get into our NFL, the Vegas stuff? The things you can bet on with football are unbelievable, but it leads us into a Lions topic later in the hour. But the Vegas over-unders are out. Season begins tomorrow, Philly and Atlanta. And we thought it'd be a good time to kind of just talk freaking football, right? Like, simple. We've got some Lions stuff later, but I kind of wanted to do this, and the way we're going to do it is similar to our quarterback ranking show. You guys can sit back, relax, listen, wait until you hear something objectionable, or if you want to make a point of your own, and then dial in. There's not going to be some trivia or a 4-pack of tickets to Chuck E. Cheese. It's just football talk. So, Michael, here's how I want to do this. Everyone has the over-unders in front of them. We are going to do an over-under draft, meaning the order will go as the following. I'm going to grant David the first pick because he's no good at picking anything. So it's basically like the Clippers picking first. David will get the first selection. Sully second. I will go back-to-back in the snake draft order. We'll do a 5-round. Over-under. Now, this is for team wins in 2018. Once one of these is selected and you make your selection of over or under, that is off the board. For instance, let's say you like Packers over 10. The over 10 is off the board. But if Sully or I like Packers under 10, that's still available. So, again, you can't double up and go Packers over, but you can go Packers over, Packers under. Everybody clear? Let's begin. What is this, a dating show? What is this?
Roberto titled it Vegas music.
My God, now aces high. This is terrible. All right, our win total over-unders from Las Vegas. David, you get the first selection in the 2018 over-under draft. Please delight the crowd.
Let's go. Come on. You know the address. Let's go, D. I'm sure D is listening here with my first selection. I'm going to take the Browns. They're at 5.5. I'm going to take the over.
Any particular reason, or is it just because Hugh Jackson's a black coach and you have a black quarterback?
No, I just like their improvements they've made on the roster. I just like the way they looked on Hard Knocks. So
see, 5.5 seems low, but it almost seems so low that I'm afraid to go. It's like they want you to go over. I think the Browns could win as many as 7 games, but you're right. 5.5 looks too easy. All right, Browns over off the board. I think that's probably a pretty popular one in Vegas. Sully, that means a great one. Browns under is available.
No, I totally agree with Dave.
Where are you going with your first selection?
I'm going to do the Carolina Panthers over 9 wins.
You piece of garbage. Damn it.
Were you going to you like that one too?
You can't see from here.
No.
That's highlighted with a 1 next to it. That was my first pick.
Well, I'm glad I was able to steal that from you. No, I just think the Panthers, I think they're going to be a good team this year. I love the first round. Who's a DJ Moore in the first round?
Yep.
Give Cam Newton some more weapons. I think they're going to be a 10-11 win team.
And I think Christian McCaffrey could be a league MVP candidate. Just throwing that out there. All right. My first selection. I think they're the worst team in football, and I don't think it's even close. I know the division is weak, minus the New England Patriots. I'm going to go Bills under 6. The Nate Peterman experience, oh my God. Even if they switch from Peterman, it will be a raw rookie QB. A terrible O-line, no skill position players. I think the Bills are going to be dreadful. I don't know how they get to 6 wins. I'll go under 6 for my first round pick. And then on the back end, this might be the only over I take because Sully screwed me out of Carolina. I'm going to go Rams over 10. Every year. Like, don't we always think 10-6 or 11-5 is like the high point? No one ever picks a team to go 12-4, 13-3, but it happens every year, right? I think the Rams are that team. I think they're in line for that 13-3, 12-4 kind of year. I think Seattle, the wagon wheels come off. I have absolutely no faith the 49ers win above 8 games. To me, the Rams are star-studded. I'm going over 10 there. Like, I think it would be a bitter disappointment, as Harbaugh would say, if they don't get to at least 11-5. So I'll go under 6 with the Bills, over 10 with the Rams. David, back on you. Or Sully, I'm sorry. It's Sully in the snake draft format. Apologies.
I'm going to do another over. I'm going to do the Jaguars over 9 wins.
Sucker.
I think they're better than a 9-win team. That defense alone, I know that, that they're hot from going to the AFC title game last year, but
man, with analysis like that, who needs me?
I think they're. I mean, yeah, I don't think that they're going to be some 7 to 8 win team. They're far better than that. I thought their over-under would be like 10.5.
All right, calm down. He's walking right into the rake that Vegas put out for him. Over to David with the next selection in the over-under pool.
I wasn't going to do it, but I think that pick was just so crazy. I'm going to go Jags with the under.
Now, time out. You can't see from here. Jags under highlighted on here. Go ahead. You tell the people why. Then I will.
Listen. They didn't have many injuries last year. I just think that injuries might pop up in a key area, and I think they're just going to go under. And Blake Bortles has to become Blake Bortles again, right?
Ready? Defense scored 8 touchdowns last year.
Yes,
8.
They did. Yes.
They had at least 7 games they held opponents to 12 points or less. I don't think you can duplicate that. If you look through the last 5 years or even 10-year perspective, the defense that was number 1 in the league the year before never repeats and rarely finishes top 5. And I'm with David. Skill position players, they may as well hire our sales staff out here in the bullpen area. I can't name their wide receivers.
Yeah, after Lee's injury.
I think they're coming back down to earth. This is going to be, we need to track that because it's UV Sully. All right. Back over to me, correct?
Me.
Oh, you get back to back?
Back to back after coming back on the snake.
All right.
I am going with the New Orleans Saints over. I believe the champion is coming out of that division. It's either the Saints or the Falcons, but I have the Saints winning the division.
Ooh.
I think they win 11 games this year.
I can't criticize it. Sully, anything?
No,
boy,
I think David, I'm sorry, I'm just entrenched in this. It's something I was just looking up.
This is called what happens when Sully doesn't prepare.
No, I am prepared. I'm just looking some stuff up about the Steelers.
Roberto, that's foul. You can't make that gesture. Unbelievable. Michael, continue.
So I wanted to do this in spite of David because he is wrong about the Jaguars. Steelers under 10.5. I just think there's going to be a transition with, departure of Todd Haley. I think with Le'Veon now just finally coming back, they're not going to start super fast this year. I'll do under for Pittsburgh. And it's 10.5. So, yeah, I could see them winning 9 or 10.
I don't mind it. No, Sully's right. It's very hard to go out and go 11-5 every year. Plus, Le'Veon Bell's not even in camp yet.
Right.
Sorry. All right, is it me on the double dip now? All right. I am going to back up something I've said on the air. I don't think it's fair to go against it. I am going to take the Seattle Seahawks under 8. I think outside of Russell Wilson, that's a 5-win roster. I don't trust them at all. I think they've lost so much talent over the last couple of years. I got a hard time believing they get to 8 or 9 wins. I'm going to go Seattle under 8. And I got to play this right because I think Sully or David's going to take one of these from me. I am going to back up another hot take, and I don't think it's so hot. I think John Gruden is going to be a dumpster fire. Oh, good thing I did this. You were going to take it, weren't you? I'm going to take Raiders under 8. I've never fully given you my Khalil Mack take because Monday we had the day off and, well, yesterday was all U of M. You just simply don't trade Khalil Mack. I don't buy him. I don't buy the hype. I think the AFC West is brutal. I'm going to go Raiders under 8. All right, over to Sully.
You know what? I don't love Pat Mahomes, but I really think the Chiefs are good enough with all the weapons around him, with all the fact that he's been around the offense for a year. Tyreek Hill, Kareem Hunt, Travis Kelce, now Sammy Watkins. I could see the Chiefs going over 8.5 wins. I think it's a ready-made team. It's a quarterback that, yes, just taking over the keys, but he knows the system. I think you're going to be able to plug and play, and they're going to get over that.
David, last pick in the draft is up to you.
I am going to go with the Texans over 8.5.
Oh, this Deshaun Watson love has got to stop.
But it's not much love. I think that division is going to win it with 9 games. So it's not much over. I just think that division is just a little weak right now. I think they'll win with 9.
All right, we will recap these selections, and I want to talk about a couple of these. We've got Super Bowl odds for you, divisional odds. We've got individual player awards. Let me throw the number out at least, 248-539-9797. I apologize about the regrettable music or the gesture Roberto made. 97.1.